Yo, what is up, guys? This is the Brickdo here, and there's a very interesting rumor going around in regards to the Harry Potter direct-to-consumer set for this year. And this rumor comes from Lego Fulcrum on Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and link his Instagram down below, as he seems to be the source of this. Now, what is this rumor? It's going to be a Lego Hogwarts Express at $470. I'm just going to note, too, that this is, I would say, it's a rumor, take it with a grain of salt, probably more speculative than anything. But I think it's interesting to talk about, especially at the price point. This is rumored at $470. What could we expect from a direct-to-consumer set at this price and being a Hogwarts Express? I think we definitely have, locomotive, the tender behind it, and then probably three, I would say, cars. And I think a big thing that might be a difference in this set is that I could see them going with the 8 stud wide trains. We saw this with the Disney train, the one that was $330. It came with the station as well. We saw it 8 studs wide. I could see this being that way as well. But I think just to be able to add significantly more detail than the play version, I think that might be a good option for them. And also, too, I think we'd see probably a full King's Cross station, but much more detailed. And I think, too, like as far as track goes, and this is something I've seen people talked about, it might have, rails and a full motor system. I could see them going with more of a, like the crocodile locomotive style, where, it has tracks to sit on as a display piece, like in the station, but it's not necessarily, a full circuit train with full functionality and motorized system. Now, I think more than likely it will be a full circuit train with track and everything. Especially given that $470 price point as well. But that's sort of my hot take, is that, I think it could possibly be a static model. I think we'd obviously see a lot of minifigures like we've seen with every direct-to-consumer Harry Potter set so far. 10 plus, I think. And, it sort of brings into an interesting question, too. What new minifigures would we see? I couldn't think of any specifically, maybe besides, conductor, maybe some more, maybe some staff at King's Cross Station, just things like that. But no characters specifically I think that I could think of that would go suitably well with this set. And some other things to include, maybe the flying car. Now, since we have seen this in many forms in other sets, I'm not sure, maybe if they don't feel the need to do that exactly, but again, this is why it's a little bit perplexing to me. This rumor is just given that price point. I mean, even if it was full circuit, I think that'd be pretty pricey. That'd be a lot of pieces there, and so it's hard to think where some of that stuff may even come from. I know people too were thinking that maybe it'll have the Hogsmeade station, so that's another. I think that's another option, right? Instead of sort of a static display model of just King's Cross, I think it could also be full circuit. One side having King's Cross station, the other side having Hogsmeade station. That would certainly add quite a few pieces. Just a lot of interesting things to consider with this rumor. And I personally wouldn't mind seeing this. I think Gringotts is obviously a want. And at this point, it's a little bit, I think if they don't go with that this year direct-to-consumer, I think it's going to be a little bit perplexing as to if, is this something we're ever going to see? Is there a reason maybe they're holding back on Gringotts? Is there a reason maybe that this just might never ever come to fruition? For Lego Harry Potter this go around? I think this seems like the year for Gringotts, and if it doesn't come around, I think I'm gonna I might lose hope a little bit about if we're gonna be even seeing that potentially in the future going forward. So that's sort of the wrap up here. A very interesting rumor. I think mostly it's interesting to compare it to the Disney train and station that was $330, and this at $470. It's a lot more expensive, and it's tough to sort of consider where some of that might come from. I think the big thing, I guess my prediction, if this is true, is that it would be 8 studs wide, just to make a substantial difference from the play scale version. Other than that, I think a lot of it's just up for a lot of speculation. But again, still very interesting to consider. Let me know what you guys think of this rumor and just what you would like to see in this set. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, this is Brickdo signing off.